My brother Leo is awesome and he has Prader-Willi syndrome.
Leo is our middle boy. So he was born and he was very poorly and was straight into special care. A few months later, we got a diagnosis of Prader-Willi syndrome. It was a massive shock and just a very, very difficult time.
Prader-Willi syndrome is a really rare condition. It's 1 in 22,000 births. And because it's so rare, it's really isolating for families. Many doctors haven't come across it before.
Lucia was born in 2004.
I'd gone home after Lucia had been born and everything looked great. We were very happy. We'd sent text messages to the whole family, everything's good, baby girl, first granddaughter, first child for us, all those kind of things. And then Laura rang me and said, no, she's not feeding and they've taken her away.
And then that was us for 6 weeks. She was in the ITU and it was just horrific, wasn't it?
Having an undiagnosed, very sick baby, and then you get a diagnosis and it's got a name, then you immediately want to find out and you want to surround yourself and just absorb as much information as you can. And that is where the charity came in. It was so super helpful.
PWSA UK is a small UK-wide charity providing lifelong support to all those people affected by Prader-Willi syndrome. A number of our staff have got children with Prader-Willi, so they really do understand the syndrome. And it's because of that our great team know what it's like, and our early diagnosis staff member can be there and she can hold your hand through those early days.
But what was really amazing is the society were just there and we knew we weren't the only ones who had this condition. And although it was very rare, it was like actually we're not on our own. And they were very gentle and they were very welcoming and they could see we were completely overwhelmed, but they just gave us that hope to know that someone was there.
I don't know how we would have got through the first year without the charity, to be honest with you. They were just amazing, and it was like a lifeboat in the middle of an ocean where you're just cast adrift. Honestly, it was something to hold on to. It helps you survive that incredibly hard time, really.
Yeah.
We know from our parents and our community of people with Prader-Willi that one of the most important things that we do is to create a community. So we put families in touch with each other, bring families together. There is a sense of understanding, a sense of mutual support, and that understanding that they all know what Prader-Willi syndrome means, the good and the bad, and they can help each other through that.
It's a huge spectrum and a very complicated syndrome. People with Prader-Willi syndrome don't feel full, and so that brings a huge amount of problems because, as you can imagine, when you're starving hungry and it's all you can think about.
In addition, there's loads of other things as well, lots of other developmental delays. And he's also non-verbal, so he doesn't speak, he signs.
I love you, Zach.
Leo has got really, really low muscle tone, so much so that his core wasn't strong enough to support his spine growing straight. A few months ago he had a major spine operation.
He had a little line on his back and it really, really hurted him, but he was brave. We put his clothes on carefully.
Like, life today is completely unrecognisable for what, in the darkest moments when he was first diagnosed, I thought would ever be possible.
It's been a real journey, but today we're left with a daughter who's absolutely delightful. She brings us joy every day. Yeah, she makes us cry sometimes and we have difficult moments, but we have the best little girl ever. She's full of joy, she loves life, she teaches us something all the time.
I'm very proud of my brother Leo.
Because PWS is such a rare condition, it can be really challenging to get funding. People haven't heard of the condition, so they're not all that ready to give money to us. And in fact, we don't get any money from the government. What we do is rely on our amazing community of families and supporters who raise money through walking up mountains, running marathons and swimming the channel. Thank you for everything that you do for us. We couldn't do it without you.